We spend so much time thinking about the foods we eat, what we drink, is it organic, etc. But we may not be paying enough attention to what we are cooking with, what we are drinking out of, and what we are eating on. In this series of short videos, I'm going to show you how to detox your kitchen in 3 important areas: bakeware, cookware, and utensils, plastics, and lastly, soaps, towels, and cleaning tools. You will discover healthy kitchen swaps to create a non-toxic kitchen to support your health, the health of your family, and the health of the planet. Make sure to watch all 3 videos to get all of this crucial health information. I'm Zanana Rose, and this is Natural Living with Zanana, where I share information, tips, product reviews to help you live a more healthy, sustainable, natural, and non-toxic lifestyle. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm so excited that you are joining me today. Let's get started with the video. So welcome to part 3 of the Detox Your Kitchen series. We are going to be talking about soaps, towels, and cleaning utensils. And if you haven't watched parts 1 and 2, make sure to go back and look at those 2 after you've finished watching this video. So let's start with soaps. Over here on my left, I have the soaps that I have been using over, oh gosh, you guys, probably the last 10 years or so. I have been buying Dawn at Costco, maybe you do too, and I've also been buying Cascade dishwashing detergent. I've loved both of these, you guys. They get your dishes clean, they work great, and Dawn even takes stains out of your clothes. Oh my gosh, I'm not even sure how I'm going to get by without it, but I'm gonna give it a try because I looked both of these up on EWG and they both get a score of D. So these are not healthy for you. The thing about soaps and cleaners that we need to know and remember is that the companies are not required to disclose all of the ingredients in these products. So that means we actually have no idea what's in them. If you look at the back of the package, there's nothing listed there. So we don't know what they're putting inside. This one does say fresh scent, and that means that it has some type of fragrance in it. And we know that we want to stay away from fragrance. Fragrance usually has phthalates and can have up to 2,000 other chemicals in it that make up that fragrance. And there are many that are unhealthy for us, including those phthalates. They are hormone disrupting and they can actually even cause cancer. I will put links in the description as usual to places where you can get more information about fragrance and any of the other toxic substances that we will be talking about in today's video. So be sure to check that out. The bottom line is that both of these have poor ratings and are not very healthy. And like we said, we spend so much time in our kitchen trying to create health, to bring healthy foods to our family. And when we're bringing these products into the kitchen as well, it's just going against our values of health and wellness. So the other thing we need to think about as well is hand soap. And hand soap is another area where we can find fragrance and other types of ingredients that we don't want in the kitchen. Now, before we talk about what we can use instead of these items, I want to talk about a couple more things. One is this came with my dishwasher, you guys. When I bought a new dishwasher, when we remodeled this kitchen, it came with this Finish Powerful Quantum Ultimate Clean and Shine. And I thought, well, whatever, maybe I should just use these up and then just get rid of this, which is always an option, you guys. Obviously, I used both of these up before switching to some of the new cleaners that I'm trying out, and you can always do that. Just get rid of what you're using. You don't need to throw out an entire bottle, but just slowly make your transition away from some of these more toxic type cleaners. So I thought, okay, I'm just going to give this stuff a try. Well, I opened the bag and the scent was overpowering. I thought there is no way I can wash my dishes with this. It just is sickening. And then I look on the back of it and it says caution. Now, caution is a really big red flag because that means that this is a hazardous product. They don't put caution on the back of it for nothing. So that was my big clue that I did not want to use even these two last pouches. So I'm deciding to skip it with this, but I just wanted to show this to you as an example of a product that has a lot of fragrance in it and has other hazardous ingredients. Otherwise, they wouldn't be putting that caution warning on the back of the packaging. Now, the other thing that we often use in the kitchen is oven cleaner. An oven cleaner is extremely toxic, you guys. It has the same caution warnings on the back of it. I actually have some pictures of the oven cleaner that I got rid of and took to the disposal site here in Oregon. There is a video about that. I'll put a link to that here in case you want to watch it, but check that out for sure. So what can you use instead of oven cleaner for your oven? Well, you can use vinegar and you can use baking soda. There's lots of great recipes for oven cleaners that are much more safe and non-toxic than traditional oven cleaner. So definitely swap those out as well. So let's go over here to some of these items that I have that are swaps for some of these other more toxic type of cleaners. So I went to the EWG website, Environmental Working Group, and there you can look up the verified products. You can also go on Made Safe. They have lots of products that are non-toxic and healthy for your kitchen, healthy for you and your family. So this got a B on EWG. This is Ecos. I'm not in love with this one, you guys. I have to say, I'm still in the market for better dish soap, but I'm in the process of trying a bunch out. This is okay, but I'm gonna be looking for more. And this product that I found is absolutely fabulous. So I first bought this box, which has the little tablets in it. Well, I was a little disappointed because even though this is an eco-friendly brand, each of these came packaged in a little piece of plastic. Now it says you can recycle it on the back of the package, but really guys, does your recycling center really take these, and are you really gonna go through the steps of recycling these little tiny bags? So I was a little disappointed by that. However, I love the dishwashing detergent. This stuff works. And that is one thing that I was concerned about is, am I really going to be able to find something that could replace my Cascade, which cleans so well? Because let me tell you guys, I have been trying Mama Suds, and I've also been trying this dishwasher powder from Love It Sundries, and I'm telling you, it just doesn't work. It leaves a film on the glasses. They just don't get clean very well, and I just haven't been satisfied with that yet. So when I did look this up, and it gets a B on EWG also, and I tried it and it works so well on the dishes, cleaned off the film that the other two left, and it's perfectly safe for the environment and healthy for you and your family. So when I went to the grocery store this week, I found that they have the dishwashing powder in a box with a little spout, completely recyclable package, and no plastic. This does have a little scent in it, and it's completely natural citrus, it says. So that is all essential oils and nothing that is toxic. So that's really good. So I recommend this one, and this was just at my grocery store. So super easy to find. And then as far as hand soaps go, you can find these Everyone hand soaps are fantastic. I like to use those. I also have refillable soap dispensers all over my kitchen and through my house, and I just get this big jug of the EO hand soap. So you can get a refillable container and the big jug, and there you go. Now, I do also have an entire video all about hand soaps, so I will put the link to that up here as well for you to find after this video. And one last thing, I have been trying the Supernatural line of cleaners, and this stuff is great. You can spray it on the counter, it cleans your counter. It also smells amazing without parfum or fragrance, just with essential oils. So this stuff is fantastic. fantastic. I'll be doing a video, a review of these products coming up, so look out for that as well. But there's lots of other products out there that you can use for cleaning the counter and even just water. And you guys, I want to remind you that clean doesn't actually smell like anything. Clean should smell like nothing. And if you want a little fragrance, then you can certainly use essential oils, but we really need to remember that clean shouldn't smell fake. It shouldn't smell like these synthetic type products that are out there. We've been brainwashed to think that clean should smell like that, but clean actually should smell like nothing. So that's it for this section. If you have anything that you love to use in the kitchen that is healthy and non-toxic, definitely leave a comment for us down below. I love to hear about your favorite products, so be sure to share them with us here in this community. So now let's talk about towels. I have just a few paper napkins here. These are bleached paper napkins. And with paper products, in the bleaching process, dioxins are released. They can be released into the environment as well. Dioxins are persistent chemicals, you guys. They don't break down in the environment. So not only do we have to think about us and our exposure to them, but we also have to think about environmental impact of making something like this. These chemicals don't break down and they can get into our bodies. Most of us probably have dioxins in our bodies, and these are hormone disrupting and also cancer causing. I will put some links to information about dioxins in the description as well, so you can read more about it. But we want to stop using these types of paper products, and this means paper towels, this means napkins, just anything that is this bleached white paper product. So what are the alternatives? Well, there's lots of alternatives. Cloth napkins are fantastic. You can wash them and reuse them over and over again. These are cotton napkins. And then you can also use paper towels that are reusable. You guys, anytime that we can use things that are reusable, we are saving so much for the environment because you're not buying it over and over again, having it shipped to you. It's not being created over and over again so that you can use it one time and then put it in the trash, and then we have more trash we're taking to the landfill. It's just huge when you think of all of that, not to mention the fuel that is used in the process of making it and shipping it to you, just everything. So anytime we can find reusable products that we can wash and use again and again, it's wonderful. And if they're cotton materials or natural materials, then when you do go to throw them out, they can biodegrade easily in the environment. So this is Marley's Monsters unpaper towels. These are fantastic. I first got the white ones, which I will show you here. These are lovely, but I did notice they got stained very easily. So I do still use them, but I prefer the darker colors because they don't show the stains. And depending on what I'm doing, I can choose a darker color that won't pick up those darker stains. So these I absolutely love. You can use them as hand towels. You can use them to clean your surfaces. You can use them to dry vegetables or fruit. You can use them for everything, you guys. The only thing I don't use them for is something like washing meat or fish. Then I actually still use a paper towel. Now, these unbleached recycled paper towels are better, but again, it's not the best because they still are being manufactured. It's one-time use and you're tossing it out. But it's still a step up from some of these bleached products. So every little improvement that we can make is a victory, you guys. So do it. Just do whatever you can, step by step. Don't feel like you have to do everything at once, but every little bit. So these paper towels are great. I just got these at the grocery store. I think they're 7th generation or something like that. And then the If You Care brand has a great paper towel. It comes in this little bag. And actually, this is compostable, you guys. It's going to just break down in the environment. So that is excellent. And these are compostable. In fact, I saw quite a few videos showing people actually trying to compost these paper towels as well. So this paper towel, it's actually rather large. It's that big. Sometimes I cut mine in half and use it, and it actually works very nicely. The only complaint I have about it is that when it dries again, it gets stiff like this. So it is a little bit more stiff than this type of paper towel, but you really can use it over and over again. And I just wash mine at the sink and then reuse them, but they say that you can even put them in the washing machine and wash them over and over again. So that is great. These are a fantastic product. Buy if you care. And I will put links to all of these products in the description so you can find them there. Now, another towel that I found on Amazon is this reusable paper towel. Now, this is a waffle 100% cotton material. These are great too. We've been using these to wipe our counters with, and they are fantastic. They have a little bit of texture, and that is really nice. Marley's Monsters products are super soft because they're cotton flannel, so that is really, really nice. But these have a really nice texture to them as well. So I definitely recommend these Miyoko Simple Sustainable Living products. And it says at the bottom, reduce waste, save money, protect your world. That's what we're talking about here, guys. All the little steps that we can do to protect our world and protect the health of ourselves and our families. Now, one last thing that I want to talk about, and that is bags. So trash bags. These are compost bags. I use these even for my little garbage cans around the house, my garbage cans in the bathroom, all of those, because every time that we're taking plastic and putting it into the landfill, that is just not biodegrading, and we have more and more plastic in our world. So these are great. They can be used in whatever fashion you need to, even for your regular composting if you have that option in your town. And then as far as tall kitchen bags, I found these. These are the Wild Harvest version. These are a compostable kitchen bag as well, and it's just a nice tall kitchen bag. They work great. I've used a bunch of them. The other thing that I will do too is just use a shopping bag. The brown paper shopping bags work great for your garbage, and they're just going to biodegrade in the landfill. I use the double bags, and that catches any spills that might happen in your garbage can. So again, every little bit counts, and every way that you can think of to be more eco-friendly and sustainable is so good for you and for the planet. So now this is the last section in this video, but before we get to it, I just want to say if you are enjoying this video, make sure to give it a like, hit the little thumbs up button, and make sure to subscribe if you are enjoying this information. Hit the little bell so that you get notified of every single episode that comes out each week. And please share it with anyone that you think might be interested in this type of information. That really helps me out here on my channel, and it's just a great way to give me a little bit of love, guys. So now let's get on to the last part of the video, which is everything that we use to clean in our kitchen. Now, these are some of the things that I've used in the past. These I'm getting ready to throw out. You guys, I have to throw these plastic things out, which is very, very sad. These used to be my favorite dish utensils, and you would buy a new sponge every time it wore out, and then you're throwing that synthetic plastic sponge into the trash over and over and over again. And that's what is filling up our landfills, you guys. We really need to be paying attention to this. And so these, I'm doing away with them, and I will let you know what I'm switching out to in just a moment here. And this is another example of the same brand, just a completely plastic item. I've also got a bottle brush made out of synthetic plastic, and this brush that I've been using, it's getting a little bit more worn out now, and it's time for it to go. I've used it almost to the end, and I'm switching over to some more earth-friendly options. And that's what I want to show you here. These are some of the items that I purchased recently. This is by Hello Nature. It's a 6-piece plant-based kitchen brush set. And this is all chemical-free, it's biodegradable, it's eco-friendly, vegan-friendly. Purchasing products like this helps to reduce our carbon footprint and also save the turtles, because things like this show up out in the oceans, you guys, and then it's unsafe for the wildlife there or anywhere else on the planet for that matter. But this kit came with these little sponges, which are loofah sponges. So those are great. I haven't tried those yet, but I do use loofah, and I'll show you that in just a minute. It comes with this brush. I've used this. It works very well. It's made out of bamboo handles, coconut fiber bristles, sisal plant fiber bristles, and loofah sponges. They're super eco-friendly and completely biodegradable. So back to the brushes. Here's a nice bottle brush. I haven't tried this one yet, but I will. I have tried this pot brush. This thing is amazing. I just got this on Amazon, you guys, and it had really good reviews, so people also have been enjoying this set. So that takes care of the brushes, because you would think, sheesh, what can I do about this? Can I find something that is going to be more eco-friendly to replace the scrapers and scrubbers that you need? I mean, believe me, guys, I love a good scraper and scrubber. I like my dishes to be clean. I need something like that to keep me happy in my kitchen for sure. So there's lots of things out there. It's just a matter of making sure that we know that the bristles are made from natural materials. I also like to use this little bamboo scraper. This works very well for getting stuck on stuff off of my pots or pans, so this is a good one too. I'm also a big fan of steel wool. You can find these at the grocery store or on Amazon, and this is going to be a completely recyclable item. They start to get stretched out and look like mine after a while, but that's okay. These are great for your stainless steel, for glass. I use these on my Pyrex dishes and they are fantastic. So super good, earth-friendly item that you can use for cleaning. So next, let's move on to sponges, because sponges are something that we buy all the time. Some people love sponges, some people don't. I love this twist sponge. This is kind of embarrassing, guys, because I have been using it and using it to the very end. And that's important to me as well, because the less I can buy, the better. This is in its last few days. I put this in the dishwasher, and that's how I keep it clean. So about every week, I'm cleaning this in my dishwasher, which helps to make the sponge last longer. This is by a brand called Twist. I found this one recently. I just ordered more of these today, but it's cellulose. So the back part of the sponge is completely biodegradable, and then the top part is loofah. So you get a little extra scrub there with that, and it's not plastic, you guys. So this is fantastic. My favorite for sure. But I have been trying a couple of other sponges. This is just a scrubby, but instead of plastic, it's made out of walnut. So walnut shells are used to make this scrubby material. I highly recommend these. These are made from a company called Neat Nut, and they are non-allergenic, earth-friendly, and sustainable. They also are dishwasher safe, so you can throw those in your dishwasher as well. My dishwasher has a little place where you can tuck the sponges, but you can just put them on any shelf in your dishwasher. So whatever works for that is great. These are also sustainable, and they are abrasive. They are made out of coconut and natural cellulose, and it's free from BPA, triclosan, and other harsh chemicals, because those things can sneak up in our sponges. We were talking about that last week in the video about how it can be in our cutting boards. Well, they can also put it in our sponges, you guys. So it is important to pay attention to that. And again, this packaging is compostable, so that is very exciting as well. This is made by Full Circle. I really like what they are doing, so definitely a good company to watch out for. Oh, I guess this one's full circle. Also, I called it Neat Nut, but that just must be the name of this product. And then last but not least, I did find these pop-up natural vegetable cellulose sponges. There's 4 in here. They were $6.99. It looks like I haven't actually even used these yet, but this is another great product, completely made out of vegetable cellulose, and they are also dishwasher safe. So these are all really great for cleaning. And lastly, I just want to show you some other cleaning cloth options. Now, I have been using these Trader Joe's amazing reusable cloths. I really like these because they are reusable, but you guys, these are made out of viscose. So viscose is a wood fiber, which sounds good at first, but when you dig in a little bit deeper, you find that viscose has to be manufactured. It takes a lot to create this fabric, and on top of it, they use a lot of harsh chemicals to create it. So this is the thing, we've got to pay attention. We have to look closely when we're shopping or purchasing any of these products. So while I love these, and I do still have a couple packs of them, so I probably will finish them out, and my husband absolutely loves it. It's his favorite thing to use in the kitchen. They are washable, so this is what it looks like when it is washed. I cut them into smaller pieces. I cut them either in half or in quarters, and they last a really long time. So I will keep using them. They are Oeko-Tex certified, which is good. That means it's a healthier textile than some of the other textile options out there. But again, it's made out of viscose, and there's a lot of chemicals involved in that manufacturing process. So instead, you can use things like cloth washcloths. So these are all examples. This one is from Rawganique, which is an organic cotton company. And then this is just a little washcloth. Maybe I even got this one from Marley's Monsters. I can't remember. But several little kitchen washcloths that work well as well. And If You Care makes these great sponges. Again, completely compostable packaging. These can be washed either in your washing machine or the dishwasher or just at the counter. And it says 1 sponge cloth replaces up to 15 rolls of paper towels, you guys. It's made of 70% cellulose, 30% unbleached non-GMO cotton, and 100% renewable resources. So again, another great product from If You Care. So that's it for this one, guys. Again, if you have anything that you'd like to share about how you have detoxed your kitchen and made it more sustainable, more eco-friendly, and a healthier place for you and your family, please share with us down in the comments section. Thank you so much for stopping by, friends. I wish you all the very best of health, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.